Many churches have kept records of the death of the members of their church. Some of these records can be found in Family Search. This video will show you 2 ways to search for these records. I'm going to show you how to find church records in Family Search, just a few examples. And of course, like many of the other examples I've given, we go to Search, Records. And down here, I'm just going to type in Illinois. And I'm going to type in church. And I have these different records come up. Catholic church records, marriage records. I don't want that because I'm looking for death records. And church records. So these are the 2 that you might want to search. I'm going to choose this Catholic church record, and down here notice this is to browse, so you can do this one. You can type in a name and see if it comes up, but I just want to show you the types of records that are here. There's thousands of them, so we see here we have all these different records, and I just picked this first one. And we have baptisms, communions, but there are 4 different death records. And I am going to choose, let's see, which one did I look at? I looked at this one right here. And one of the things you want to notice is how many records are there. It says there's 83 pages. So you can minimize it and kind of get an idea what we're looking at. I'm going to just start here, pick this one. So I wanted to show on this, here is the year on this record. So these are the things you're looking for, is the dates. Does it give a date? And this one is 1883. This is January. And the name of the person. So Mrs. Mary Creighton. And some of them actually tell what they died from. And here's the priest and the cemetery that they are buried in. So let's keep looking at a few other ones. Okay. So this one's 1894, and then it gives the month and the day and the names. No diseases, not on this one. And so, again, here's Mount Olivet, Calvary, Mount Olivet, Calvary. Okay, let's go a few more. Let's see if we can find. I don't see any on here that actually tell what they died from. So let's go a little bit farther, see if it's any different. Here we go. So again, here's the date, 1897 it looks like, and this is August. And again, the names, and in this one it says that this person was 1 year old. They don't know what they died from, but these actually tell what they died from. The priest, and then again, the cemetery. So that's one of the types of records you're going to find for church records. Again, remember that, let's see if I go back. You can type in a name. These records have been indexed, it appears. On this one, I'm going to show you how to use the catalog to find church records. So you're going to go search and go down here to catalog. And I'm going to type in Wilmington, Delaware, right here, this Newcastle. And I'm going to change it to online. If you have access to the Family History Center in Salt Lake or one of the Family History Centers, you could try any, but I try just online because that's what I have access to. So we have here church records, and notice there's 54 different church records. So we're going to look at these. I've looked at a few of them. I wanted to show you this one here. And they have down here, you can click here and it will take you to, this is the marriages, baptisms, and this is the deaths. You can also go down to the actual records down here where you can click on the little camera and it will take you to the film. And I am going to click on this one down here. It takes you, I'm not sure what the difference is between here and here. This might be all the deaths in this record. Anyways, I am going to show you through here. These are the church records. And we see here, this is very hard to read. I'm actually going to go to image 70. I think that was the deaths. Yeah, this is the area where the deaths are. So it says burials. And it gives you a date. This is 1863, and since it's got the little ditto mark, that means 1863 for each one of these. Tells their age, and it's just this one page. So we have John Barber, he was age 71. And since it says burial, I am assuming that this is the day they were buried. So they died a few days probably before this time. And notice down here, this is not indexed down here. So, well, I don't know, because you cannot attach it. Usually, if it hasn't been indexed, you can attach it from up here. So maybe it has been indexed, but it does not give that information down here. Now, if you want to see more, you can click on that and it will move that down to look through here. Let's just look at a few pages here. Okay. And some of these are harder to read than others, and you can always do the plus of here or just scroll with your mouse to make it larger. One other thing I wanted to show you was on the tools, you can adjust the image, the brightness and darkness. So let's go a little darker, and sometimes that makes it a little bit easier. Just moving that around. You can play around with that tool, and then you would say apply, and then that makes it, sometimes that makes it a little easier to read. So that's what I wanted to show you on using the catalog to find records in the area that you are looking. Happy hunting!